Welcome back to the 2018 Spikes. Football's back, everybody. It's a great time. It is the best of times. That's right. Football's back. That means fantasy football's back. That means the Spikes are back. We're all having a good time. We all love the Spikes. And I'm really happy to bring them back to you. So if you're new to this and you don't know what the Spikes are where I go over the top play, the worst play, or the worst team, the top scoring team, and the best game of the week in 3 of my fantasy leagues that I run. One of those leagues is the Messiah League, another one is the Elite League, and the other is the roughest of all leagues, the Rough League. So, without further ado, let's get into it. But actually, let's further ado and let's go over what happened last year real quick. So in the 2017 season, Mikey and myself played in the championship game. It was a great game. Mikey made his way back to the title game. He lost the year before, and sorry, Mikey, bad luck again. A second time, you lost again, which is why sweet baby Buck is hanging out with moi, and she ain't going nowhere at all. I mean, she might move from there to like another part of the room, maybe over there, maybe over there. I don't even know. But she ain't leaving this house. She's mine. She came home, and it was great. In the Elite League, Alan made it back to the championship game to try and defend his title, but try as he might, he didn't, because he ran into me. Again, wow. 2 titles. The only person in both Messiah and the Elite League to ever win both titles. And I mean, I did it in the same year, which is why I've got the King of Elite. I am the King of Elite. And that's not going anywhere either. I don't care what you do, Joe, and your trades, Alex and Saquon. Yeah, good luck. I'll get to that stuff in a minute. But in the Rough League, it was rough. It was a rough time. It was a good season. I looked pretty strong going into the playoffs, and it didn't work out. It ended up being myself and Sarah, or Nick and Sarah, and Sarah came through with the big dub. I'm proud of her. She got her championship, but I'm going to take it away from her. It's going to be mine this year, because every year of the Rough League, which, happy anniversary, guys. It's the 5th year of the Rough League. Good job. Really proud of everybody. In every odd year, that means year 1 and year 3, I have won. It's year 5, odd numbers. It's going to work out. So, now without further ado, let's get into those Spikes. So, we got them all written down nice and neat right here in a little handy dandy notebook. So, we are going to start with the Messiah League. So, in the Messiah League, the joint killer play of the week. I called my shot. I said Cleveland was going to beat Pittsburgh. They didn't lose, but Pittsburgh didn't win. It was the best thing, one of the best things to happen all week to me personally. It was a personal victory, a moral victory, an emotional victory. It was every form of victory that it could be, and it was beautiful. Just beautiful. Loved it. The Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers tied, but the Browns defense put up a solid 16 points off 3 fumbles, 3 picks, 4 sacks. They made Roethlisberger look terrible. They made the team look terrible. I mean, Connor looked really good, but it didn't matter. I played Cleveland's defense. Nobody in their right mind was going to do it, and I did it everywhere. And it worked out to a tune of 16 points. I dig it. I love it. The Forget-Me-Not play of the week is going to have to go to the Hurtin' Curtin himself. Sorry to keep picking on Steelers fans and players. Well, I'm not sorry. I just want to keep doing it. Matt, what happened, bud? What happened? You were so confident. We had the draft to your house. You were loving life. And no, it just didn't work out for you at all. You had Deshaun Watson put up 13.04 points. Pretty trash if you're looking at one of the new hotness of the quarterbacks. I don't believe it, though. AJ Green was your highest scoring player at 13.2 points. And then your next double-digit player was Adam Vinatieri with 13 points. You're telling me your kicker scored almost as much as your quarterback. Your quarterback scored 0.04 points more than your kicker. That's bad, bud. That's bad. Look at your trades. I sent you an offer. I'll be back. You need help. You need lots of help. We're going to move on to the top score of the week. And, I mean, not to gloat, but I'm going to totally gloat because it was me again. 128.36 points, and that was with Dalvin Cook only scoring 7.5 points. That was with basically no tight end. That was with my kicker only getting 7 points. That was with Odell Beckham coming back home, only scoring 11 points. I'm a beast. I woke up in beast mode. Somebody else woke up in beast mode, but that's in a whole nother league. So, 128.36 points. Highest scoring game of the week in the Messiah League. I'm proud of it. I did it last year, and I like the way last year ended. Don't we? We do. We really do. The game of the week, I'm going to have to go back to my game with Mikey. It was a very close game. Mikey almost came back in the end with Gurley putting up 20.7 points, Marshawn putting up 10.9. You know, if Marshawn could have gotten another touchdown, Mikey maybe would have beaten me, but I mean, 6 plus 121 is still 127, so it don't matter. Mikey really needed a little more help from Derrick Henry, but I mean, nobody could really watch that game because it was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. It was a 7-hour game. It was the longest game in NFL history. And, you know, our game went down to the wire, and I'm really happy I came away with the W. Mikey was another really good game. Another tip of the hat to you. I can't say nothing bad about Mikey as a manager. He's always been a good manager. Friend of the league, and I love it. I'm always appreciative of that. Mikey, I wish you the best. Let's run it back again, man. I'll see you in the title game. Now we're going to move on to the Elite League. Now, the Elite League is a half-point PPR auction league. So basically, you can kind of get who you want, but you got to pay the money. Don't we, Alex? If we want to pay $71 for Saquon Barkley, is it worth it? I don't know. He looked pretty good this week. Anyways, the play of the week for the Elite League isn't actually a play. Like, it wasn't somebody playing a player or, you know, deciding, oh, I'm going to bench this guy, or, you know, this guy scored more points than anything else. It was a trade. That's the first time that I've ever decided that the play of the week would be a transaction like this, like an actual trade. Happened after the draft, and you know, they tried to make it work one way, but the dollar amounts didn't work up, which, guys, if the dollar amounts don't work up, you're not going to be able to make the trade. That's just how it goes. Now, they did the math, they made it work, even though Saquon was on vacation in Greece. Hope you had a good time. And the trade worked out. And it worked out really well, in my opinion, for Saquon. He was able to move basically Aaron Rodgers and Keenan Allen and pick up Ezekiel Elliott and Jordan Howard, and he definitely added some depth to his team. I would say that his team is very, very dangerous now. I mean, Zeke put up 16.1 points, Howard put up 13.2. It really helped his team out a lot, I think, for the long run. And Saquon is now a force to be reckoned with. But, I mean, I don't care. I'm still the champ. You're going down this week, Saquon. Way down. Good trade, you guys. Very good trade. Now we're going to move on to the not play of the week. And we have a reoccurring theme here going. And once again, I don't mean to bag on Steelers fans and players, but I really do mean to bag on Steelers fans and players because you guys are trash. Matt, bad, Le'Veon Brown. It was really bad for you. It was a really bad week for you. You started Roethlisberger against Cleveland. Why would you do that? Cleveland's got a great defense, and there was a freaking tornado, hurricane, Florence going on in Cleveland or something. I don't know, man. The weather was all over the place, and he looked terrible. D-Hop only put up 11 points for you. T.Y. came through with 13.1, and you know, for T.Y. in comparison to last year, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Christian McCaffrey could have done a lot more, but that Dallas and Carolina game was just trash. There were a lot of really terrible games this week, in my opinion. I mean, they're all terrible when you compare them to the legend that's Aaron Rodgers. Am I right, John? I'm pretty right. That guy's a freaking legend. Greg Olsen, 4.3 points. He's done. Drop him. Done. You do not need to roster Greg Olsen. If he comes back, it's going to be like week 10, and he's not going to be effective. It's going to be the same thing as last year. Done. Drop him. Cut. Out. You had LeSean McCoy, you got 2.6 points, but that's what happens when you play an elite team and elite defense like the Baltimore Ravens. We're on top of the division, guys. We're going to stay there. Alex Collins, 6.4 points. We didn't need him. Didn't need him at all when our D is just tearing Nathan Peterman apart all day, every day. Matt, you only scored 83 points in a half-point PPR league. You suck, bro. You suck. Trade me D-Hop. It might get better. I don't know. Probably not, though. In the with the top score of the week, we don't have to go far as games go. It was in the same game against Matt. Joe, you doubled up Matt, and then some. You put up 172.06 points behind Phillip Rivers with his 34.96. Kush got 11.8. You did a homer with your Ram play there. Golden Tate got 17.4. Alvin Kamara, jeez, Super Kamario over here with his 38.6 points. Beast. 19.8 from Gronk. 8.1 from Kenyon Drake, which, whatever, I mean, as a flex, you'll take it. 11.4 from Lamar Miller, not bad. 17 points from Greg DeLeg, arguably the second best kicker in the league behind Justin Tucker. Come on, let's be real. 13 points from Saxonville, all adds up to 172.06 points. You woke up in beast mode. You may be number one in the league right now, but that's only because of points scored. You still got to beat the champ. Got to dethrone the king. It ain't happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Good luck. Good luck. The game of the week. Now, I really don't like to toot my own horn consistently on these things, but when certain games are just better than other games, what can I do? John, our game was legit. We had been talking about it pretty much all weekend, and you were adamant that, oh yeah, Jared Goff can totally give me 30 points. Totally can. You got your 21, which was close, but you shouldn't have started Doug Baldwin, who goose-egged like a fool. Anyways, New Orleans got you -4 points. Keelan Cole 6.9. Jimmy Graham 1.8. He's not going to amount to anything, but if he's going to do good, it's going to be because he scored a touchdown. If he doesn't score a touchdown, it's going to be garbage. This is how it's going to go. But I mean, my team didn't really fare all that well either. Trey Burton put up 2 points. Leonard Fournette put up 7. He got hurt. I mean, Joe Mixon put up 23.4. So I guess you could say my call of Mixon is going good so far. I really appreciate that call. I had an okay week. I probably wouldn't have won any other games unless I was playing Matt. But a win is a win is a win is a win. And especially when it was a good game like that. GG's, John. GG's. Well played. Now, we're going to move over to the Rough League. In the Rough League, we've got the Play of the Week. Play of the Week coincides with our Game of the Week. And the Play of the Week was really the play that won the game for you. Chris, the Rams defense, the homer play. So many homer plays. It's always great when you make a homer play and it works out for you. You played the Rams defense, which, I mean, who wouldn't? They put up 17 points. It was a back and forth affair. It really helped that Lisa played the Detroit defense, and the Detroit defense was pretty garbage. But hey, you played the Rams. The Rams came through. I'll tell you right now, your dad was enjoying that game a bit. We had a good time. So good play of that Rams defense, and I don't think we play each other next week, so good luck. And if we do, I hope you lose. And by hope, I mean I know you'll lose. Well, I don't play this week. I play Mike, whatever. Easy win. The worst play of the week is going to have to go, let me look here real quick. I got to keep everything nice and organized and such. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, there you are. It wasn't hard to find you there. Ari, see, this is why we go to the draft. So we can draft guys and, make a team that could win games. It looks like we might be having a repeat of last year where you just started the season, 0-4, 0-7? I mean, whatever. It looks like it could be happening again. Matt Ryan put up 8.84. Julio Jones went off with the 23 points. Marius Thomas, your boy, 15.3. Jay Ajayi, 20.2. I think it's really bad after that. Duke Johnson, the Duker, 3 points. Tyler Eifert, 5.9. Mohamed Sanu, Mo Sanu. He started a lot of players from that Thursday night game. 3.8. Matt Prater, he was supposed to kick like 1 million field goals this week. He kicked 1 and 2-point afters for 5 points. And then the Denver defense, 12 points, not bad. So you had a couple good plays, but for the most part, it was pretty bad. 97.04 points. Do good, get good, fam. Get good. Make some waiver wire transactions. Trade me Julio Jones. I don't know. Something like that. Something. Who knows? The game of the week. This was a great game, and it featured our newest member of the Rough League, in Lisa, and she played really well. I mean, you know, the two of them scored two of the highest scores of the week, which I totally skipped over, and we're gonna get that into it. We're gonna get to that in a minute. I messed up here for a second. So with 138.84 to 131.04, Chris pulled off the victory over Lisa with the Rams defense coming through in the end. I mean, Lisa had the combo of Tyreek Hill, and he put up 38.8 points. Like, Hill beasted. Every time he touched the ball, it was like, oh, touchdown. Tyreek Hill touched the ball, touchdown. That's just how it went. And it worked out. It was looking like it was going to work out for you, Lisa, but it not so much. I mean, Alex Collins needs to play better. You need to find a better defense. Matt Bryant, I mean, he got you 9 points. That's solid. You know, Kyle Rudolph, he caught a touchdown, and that's pretty much what's going to happen with Kyle Rudolph. He's going to catch one pass. It's probably going to be for a touchdown. Or he's going to catch 4 passes. It's going to be like 60 yards. That's it. So, you had a good week. You both had good weeks. You both had a great game. It was a great game. But the team that had the best week in the Rough League was Mr. Matthew Carlington. You put up 141.9 points. You love yourself some Marvin Jones. You've had him for like 3 years now, and he's your ride or die. He's your boy. You could have died in this one because you only got your 7.4 points. Stupid Gardeners. Come on, you guys. Anyways, Alex Smith puts up 23.6 points. Alvin Kamara, like I said, 38.6 points. Adam hooked on a Thielen, 13.2. Melvin Gordon, 23.1. Greg Zerloin got you 18. Your Philly defense got you a solid 10, all to the tune of 141.9 points. It was a great week had for you, Matt. Really good time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this time. And if you did, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know, and if you really want to, you know, check in on get more updates on the Spikes and stuff, hit that subscribe button for all things chocolate milk and chocolate milk sports related things. I'm looking at this to make sure that I'm recording everything and making sure everything's ending correctly. Take care, everybody.